I would never wish this on anyone, not even my enemy, if at all I've got any. I want to break down this case of the missing girls so that you would understand exactly what has been happening up to this very point where we are. Just a reminder that Celine and Afiba are still missing. If you've got any useful information about their whereabouts, kindly reach out to the relevant authorities, including Harrison Gwamnisho, who is actively involved in the search for these girls. All that many people are aware of is that 2 girls have been declared missing and are still missing at this very moment. And the girls in question are known as Celine and Afiba. Celine is a Nigerian while Afiba is Ghanaian. Afiba is married and is described to be a responsible married woman. She's married to a foreigner. Now, Celine knew Andrew. It is unknown when she got to know Andrew, but she knew Andrew before Afiba. She had a chat with Andrew where Andrew invited her to come over and he asked her to come with a friend. Celine obviously invited her friend Afiba to go with her. Afiba, I doubt, knew what she was going there to do, even though that chat revealed that Celine demanded for 1 million naira for both of them. And they were supposed to spend few days with Andrew in Aba. It is said that they did travel to Aba, they met Andrew, and Andrew did a video of both of them in bed with him, and he sent that clip allegedly to a friend of his residing in UK known as Ben. Now, Celine and Afiba have a mutual friend who is known as Blessing. It is said that while Afiba and Celine were at Andrew's, Afiba sent a message to Blessing saying that Andrew had kidnapped them and insinuating that their lives were in danger. It is unknown the action that Blessing took after Afiba sent her that SOS, but it is also alleged that Afiba clearly told Blessing not to call her thereafter or send chats that Andrew was coming. Of course, you can imagine it was out of fear to preserve whatever she had communicated with Blessing so that Blessing could get them help. But it is also said that Blessing kept calling afterwards despite Afiba's warning that she shouldn't call nor chat because Andrew was coming. Now, it's been alleged that after Afiba reached out to Blessing, Blessing did not get to hear from Afiba again. Your guess is as good as mine. Andrew probably got to find out that Afiba had communicated with a third party and seized her phone from her. Now, the whole situation gets even more fishy and messier. Afiba's husband alleged that Darlington, who is said to be a boyfriend of Blessing, the mutual friend of Afiba and Celine, contacted him, and Darlington was demanding for the sum of 2 million naira to be paid by Afiba's husband so that he will mobilize a squad of police to go to Aba, get a hold of Andrew and take him to Abuja where they could investigate him thoroughly for him to disclose the whereabouts of Celine and Afiba. Afiba's husband said Darlington put him under so much pressure, yet he kept warning that he shouldn't mention his name. Now, this brings to question, Blessing and her boyfriend Darlington, are they working closely to help the police unravel the whole mystery of these missing girls with the information that they have at their disposal? This is a question that is begging for answers. Now, Andrew's friend Ben has also alleged on his page that the squad that was sent from Abuja to Aba to get Andrew eventually arrived at Andrew's residence in Aba. They got a hold of Andrew, but then they were said to have extorted so much money from Andrew. Andrew sent a video to his friend Ben telling him that those officers were extorting money from him. And Andrew was said to have even attempted to unalive himself using one of the rifles belonging to the police officers that were sent to his place to arrest him back to Abuja. It is also said that Andrew reliably informed Ben, his friend, that one of the police officers insisted on seeing his wife in Benue while they were coming from Uyo, and that was why they had to stop by in Benue for the police officer to see his wife. I don't understand. You were on an official assignment on a case as crucial as this, and you thought stopping over to see your wife was the right thing to do with a man who was supposed to be a criminal. How safe was that? To begin with, Andrew was allowed to drive his car. There are a lot of questions that need to be answered by the Nigerian police, but I am trusting that the police will not compromise their integrity in this case, and I want to believe that at the right time, they will put out an explanation for all these grey areas. Now, a lot of people did question the validity of the news that Andrew was unalived while attempting to escape. But that has been laid to rest with video and pictorial proofs from Harrison showing Andrew in the mortuary. Now, just today, the 6th of June 2024, Harrison alleged that over 80 million naira was moved from Andrew's account during the period when the police got a hold on him and the time which he left this world. The question is, who moved that money from Andrew's account? The only people that had that kind of access to him was the squad that was sent to him to get him from Abuja. It is also alleged by Harrison that one of Andrew's phone is currently missing, and that phone went missing after he was unalived. It appears that the Nigerian police need to do a lot of work to unravel what exactly happened in Aba, right in Andrew's residence, while they were on tour. Even though they said they were transporting him to Abuja, it appeared as though they were on tour. Andrew was not treated like a suspect. He was rather treated like a victim. But then, those police officers, the squad that was sent to get Andrew, they've got a lot of explanation to do, a lot of questions they need to answer. And I want to believe that the highest authority in the Nigerian police force is already looking into this matter, especially from within. Now, there's something that the police need to look into as well, and that is Andrew's friend, Ben, who resides in the UK. Ben has thus far alleged that he knew about Andrew's atrocities because Andrew sent him pictures and videos of all his atrocities with girls in Nigeria. So his friend Ben knows so much about all that Andrew was doing, all the way he lived his life in Nigeria, the way he had carnal knowledge of girls without their consent, the way he abused them, and even the way he unalived some. Ben alleged that he's got videos sent to him by Andrew unsolicited, even though so many people questioned him as to why he never made a report on that to the police. But he fired back at them, saying that the Nigerian police is not worthy to be trusted, and that was why he could not rely on them to report such, as they could compromise on the information that he would give them and still sell him out to Andrew, and that could endanger his life whenever he comes into Nigeria. So he decided to shush his mouth. Now, to me personally, that is not enough reason for him to have kept mute all along. Let's assume that his reasons are even valid as to why he couldn't trust the Nigerian police with that information. The question I'm asking is that, did Ben at any point tell Andrew how wrong his actions were? Did he at any point tell Andrew to put a stop to sending him those gory videos or pictures? And apart from that, I am tempted to ask, what made Andrew so comfortable in sending such content to his friend Ben? Could it be that he knew that Ben approved of his lifestyle, and that was why he was comfortable sending those contents to Ben? Otherwise, why was it Ben he trusted to send such contents to? These are questions that are begging for answers, and there are more. Thus far, Harrison has done very well in investigating this matter, but at this point, we want to hear from the Nigerian police force, not Harrison, because Harrison is not the spokesperson of the Nigerian police force. Harrison is a private investigator. He is a human rights activist. He is fighting for a cause. The Nigerian police have a responsibility bestowed on them by the constitution of our sovereign nation, Nigeria. They owe us explanations on what is happening. I humbly called on the Inspector General of Police to look into this matter and let the police not lose their trust in the course of this investigation. Do not allow Nigerians to fill in the gaps for your silence. Speak out. Let Nigerians know how far you've gone in investigating this matter. If not for anything, we need assurance from the police that they are working on this case to find the missing girls alive or dead. If you've watched this story thus far, I would love to know your thoughts on the case of these missing girls, especially on the tough questions that have been raised, on the grey areas that have been pointed. Put your thoughts in the comment section. I would love to read and engage. In the meantime, guys, take care of yourself, take care of your emotions, take care of your mental health. Be kind to yourself, be kind to the people around you, and always stay safe. I remain Dorcas Ige Olukun, and I love you. If you're coming across my page for the very first time, do well to like, follow for more.